Hi everybody, Lisa here from Lisa's Twin Flame Coaching. I want to talk a little bit about why the divine feminines are often single, or why they seem to be the ones walking alone for a lot of the twin flame journey and also for a lot of their lives. So many divine feminines, once they've met their twin flame, are going to find it very hard to date or to settle down with somebody else. And initially when you meet your twin, you may be able to date other people, or you may look into some soulmate connections or even a false twin flame connection. But usually eventually you will get to the point where none of these connections feel satisfying or feel quite right, and you can even feel like you are cheating on your twin flame. And I know logically that doesn't make sense. If you are single, or say your twin flame is with someone else, then of course you are not cheating, but there can be this heavy feeling like you are not being faithful or like you are not being sincere. And if you are someone who has that feeling, then I do understand, because once I met my twin flame, even though I did try dating other people, it started to feel really difficult, and it started to feel like I wasn't being sincere and that I could only hurt these other people. So this is when a lot of divine feminines decide to kind of remain single, and this can be why they are trying to reach union. So while they are trying to come into union with their counterpart, they will probably need to stay single. And there's a few reasons for this. One of the reasons is that they don't want to create third-party energy. And if you know anything about how the twin flame journey works, your twin will mirror things to you. So if you have a third-party energy, it's very likely that your twin will mirror back to you some kind of third party as well. So this is why many divine feminines choose to stay single, so they are clear of that third-party energy, and also because it just doesn't feel right to be going out with other people. So the path to union can take many months and even years. So you will often see divine feminines walking alone for quite a long season. And I just wanted to reach out, if you are one of those people, that it can be hard to choose to stay alone, but it can feel harder to be going out with people when your heart and soul is just not in it. So if you can be brave enough to walk that season, as the hermit, or walk that season as a single person, then that is the key to getting to twin flame union. So by eliminating that third party energy and by spending a season alone with yourself, you will really get to know who you are, and you are also keeping the door open for your twin flame to return to you. So because the journey can take quite a long time, you may find yourself in a season of singleness for quite a long time. And to be honest, this is one of the fears that many of us have to overcome. There's a lot of people who are in relationships right now, or in connections, because they are afraid to be alone. So they would rather be in an average relationship than be alone. And if you can be one of those people who is brave enough to walk alone and not settle, then you will be rewarded with a kingdom spouse. So you will either be rewarded with your twin flame returning, or you will ultimately reach the level where you can attract a high-level soulmate in. And these high-level soulmates that come in, they will match your ascended frequency. So as you spend that season alone, as you ascend, you will then be vibrating higher, and you will be able to attract in some high-level soulmates who are of a very high caliber, and who will probably meet all of your needs. So it is worth waiting. It is worth taking that chance of being alone and knowing that you will probably end up with a beautiful high-level soulmate or your twin flame. So it serves you not to settle. It serves you not to be unavailable by spending your time in a connection that probably doesn't quite feel 100% right. And if you do decide to be the hermit, if you do decide to spend time with yourself, then you will really get to know who you are. You will really get to know God, and you will most likely spend a lot of that time working on yourself. So as you work on yourself, as you become your best self and your highest version, and you undergo a lot of healing work, then you become the perfect partner. So by healing yourself and by becoming your best self, you then become who you would like to date or marry. So by becoming what you are looking for, you can then attract in somebody who is a good match for you. So many twin flames do end up being alone for quite a number of years even, and that is because their heart and soul is already taken. They feel married already to their twin flame, and sometimes it can be very hard to get involved with anybody else because those connections just don't feel the same. So the point of this video is just to encourage you that if you are one of those people walking alone, you are actually blessed. You will get to know who you truly are. You will get to build a beautiful relationship with God. And through this healing work that you will be doing, and by creating your best life alone, you are then able to attract in a beautiful mate who is going to be the perfect complement for your life.